Taranto. Our dear Rieke had woken up this morning with a ravenous hunger. That always happened when she read about delicious dishes, especially the kind of warm, hearty meals that reminded her of her childhood. Good heavens, what would I give for Ilex roulades right now, she thought, feeling a bit sad again because she was so far from her beloved homeland. From the outside, this country didn't even offer the right weather for such a comforting dish, and besides, it seemed impossible to prepare something of such quality in a run-down kitchen like hers. Then she remembered that she had wanted to look into how to control one's thoughts. Now was the perfect moment for that, before she got too caught up in them again. That morning, Rieke had woken up earlier than usual and had enough time to do some research. How do I control my thoughts? She typed into her YouTube search bar. She had settled into an armchair with a large cup of coffee. Countless videos appeared before her eyes. It was a huge topic, and many people were clearly engaging with it. Now it was just a matter of finding the right one. Rieke was a bit overwhelmed by the wide selection and eventually just clicked on some random video. It was from a very well-known doctor who worked on the connection between mind, body, and consciousness. He also incorporated quantum physics and neuroscience into his work. Through him, she learned that almost all of her thoughts, by a large percentage, were the same as those from the day before. That was almost frightening, Rieke thought. And indeed, she had to admit to herself that her thoughts always revolved around the same themes: work, family, and largely her poor finances. This had never really occurred to Rieke before. The trick to change was to first observe your patterns of thinking. She had already just done that. Through meditations that the doctor personally guided, one could learn not to react to every thought and to simply let them pass without emotion. The next step would be to think new thoughts and thus create a new energy field. Rieke found all of this very interesting. She spent the next 20 minutes exploring his channel more closely. She also saved a short meditation that she wanted to try later that evening. She had attempted meditation a few times before, but it had never become a regular part of her daily routine. You have to start somewhere, Rieke said to herself with a smile, and got ready to head to work. While driving, she pondered something. As soon as she started reading the book, she felt like she was at home. The people were so incredibly lovable. She truly enjoyed seeing how Perry made new friends so easily and how he experienced his surroundings. But as soon as Rieke stopped reading, it felt like she was back in the real world. Granted, it wasn't a bad one. She had really lucked out with her job, but she missed that feeling of warmth and joy that reading gave her. I might as well just read all day, she thought and grinned. Then suddenly she had an idea. Maybe there was a way to bring a little bit of her home closer to her. with small things and activities that gave her the same good feeling she had when reading. But what could that be? What made her feel at home? Rieke thought hard. Things like going to a library or taking a walk in the woods, unfortunately, weren't possible. But Rieke's eyes lit up at the next thought. She could cook her favorite childhood dishes together with her mother. As a little girl, the two of them had spent hours cooking and baking. The kitchen might still be in its current poor state, but would that really stop her? Certainly not. Stuffed cabbage rolls seemed a bit too complicated. But how about a nice big bowl of mashed potatoes? Rieke thought enthusiastically. Oh yes, that would be the first dish. Her mom would surely remember something else tasty to go with it. This was a splendid plan, and Rieke was already full of anticipation for her small but meaningful project.